Okay, adrenaline. That's a good card too. That's a very good card.
That's
Okay.
why I pulled it out.
Well, I was talking about Rios. Oh, you both have
never
adrenaline.
mind.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Testosterone.
Okay. So, let's see. None of you. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Andon does not have a pool because he is a minion, not a full-blown Storm Knight. So he doesn't get cards. Okay, so new. Let's see what it does. Okay, Bared Fangs. Unarmed attacks by either side are favored this round. It's a standard scene, so heroes are fatigued. So all of you take 2 points. It's probably from shifting around, trying to find good tactical spots, trying not to step on and crack any more sticks, that sort of thing. So each of you takes 2 shock damage. Okay, now, Justin, for you, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either single right click on your sheet, okay, the top 0, there's a top 0 and a bottom 0. The top 0,
Where are we talking about?
okay, right click on your token.
Okay.
Okay?
On the token.
Yeah, you should see 8 things pop up around your token. Okay? The top one, which is listed as a 0, should be your shock. The bottom one should be your wounds. And I'm going to pop open your character sheet to make sure I'm correct. That's the other way that you can do it, is you can pop open your character sheet and edit the left window under shock. And once you've edited that, go ahead and hit your tab key so it'll set into the database. Wait a minute, how did you get 11 wounds out of 3?
Oh, yeah, I thought the top one was shock. That's all.
Okay.
So I may have just misplaced or put it in the wrong spot. That's all.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so wounds is up top, and then shock is at the bottom. So yeah, your fatigue. You're absolutely right. You should be able to click on fatigue, and that adds the 3 right there. So, okay, so let me hit the tab. Okay, so you'll see that. What the heck happened? Hang on. That's supposed to be wounds 0.
What did you do?
I don't know.
I broke it.
You broke me, man. Okay. What in the hell is going on here? Let me edit that back to 0. Okay. There you go. Okay, so if you double click on your token, it will open your character sheet. Towards the top right, you're going to see wounds and shock, and you'll see that it's each one of those has 2 windows separated by a slash. Okay, your maximum amount is on the right, and then the amount that you've taken is on the left. So you haven't taken any wounds, but you have taken 3 shock. The reason you take 3 shock instead of 2 is because of your armor. Okay, now your armor is helping to keep you cool and stuff like that, but it's still kind of rough in that way. So you took 3 shock instead of 2. Alright. So, and that's everybody. If you can hit the fatigue, click on the fatigue value, and it will apply the shock automatically.
Oh, cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not something that's new. It's just something that I'd forgotten about until today. Okay, so heroes get to go first. What do you guys want to do?
I want to intimidate.
Talk amongst yourselves and form a plan. I know that you want to intimidate. Intimidating can cause them to have a problem with stymie or vulnerable, depending on how well you roll.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so don't roll it yet, huh?
Yeah, no. I'm not messing with it.
Alright, so would it be possible for us to try to surround them, maybe?
You don't even know exactly where they are. Chris has a pretty good
We-
idea. Peaches has a pretty good idea. Toma has a fair
Yeah,
idea. But those are
we have
only
a general
ideas.
idea, but we have a general idea. We also don't know how many there are either. That could be a problem.
Exactly.
Let's say we try to surround like,
Enough.
let's say we try to like surround them. There might be like 3 we surround, and there's like 4 others on the outside that get us by surprise. That'd be the problem trying to do that. I mean, it's a good idea, but if we had more information, then it would have been worked a little bit better.
Fair enough.
I
Okay.
mean, if we could try to maybe draw them out or scare them away, it'd be a little bit easier, but we got to just figure out how to specifically do that. Peaches and Toma near the front. So either do like a taunt or intimidation, maybe. Like, maybe try to draw them out so the others can get like a good line of sight from a distance or something of the sort. But I will say my taunt's not very good.
Okay.
My intimidation, on the other hand, is not too bad.
Well, okay. So for this round, the approved actions are actually attack and defend. Okay.
Oh,
So if you defend against somebody trying to attack you and they miss, you get a card. And you get a card. And you. Oh, sorry. I was channeling Oprah for a second. So form a plan. I know, Remy, you want to do intimidate.
yeah, maybe like draw them out or scare them away if I do good enough.
Mm-hmm. Well, to get them to go scared away, you're going to have to get a player's call, which means 15 points
Yeah.
above their. and I have to figure out. I will have to figure it out since you can't see them. What your
Yeah.
penalty is supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Any other ideas?
Not really, because we can't see them. We don't even know if they're hostile or not.
Bad gotten lizards hiding in the trees.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. That's awesome. That's still my favorite NPC to have ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. You might see him a couple more times if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I'm not
Him
sure
is-
I should be glad or disappointed that I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's an NPC from my D&D campaign. They went to a tavern, and that's the tavern owner.
All right.
And instead of Slim Jims, he's made Fat Joes.
It looks like you guys can try and do your moving if you still want to do moving.
I can't really move much more other than to the wall this way.
Well, if you want to get out and kind of show them who you are, and try and intimidate at least a few of them, you can do that. But you're going to
Yes.
have to not be timid, race soldier.
I mean, that was kind of the plan, is kind of walk out there a little bit more, but I just don't know. I'm guessing my character's going to be stuck over here, I'm guessing, or would I have to move him like a little bit farther out towards this
What?
way?
Why don't
You
just-
can't get through the trees.
Yeah.
You're saying it has to be more like out here.
Yes, you cannot get through the trees.
Yeah, all
They
right,
are
you know what? Let's do this. Out in the open.
Okay, so
Bring it.
how far did you move?
Just two.
Okay.
Just 2? You can
That's-
move further if you need to.
Yeah, you can move forward. You'll probably inspire Peaches to run behind you, going, "What an idiot!" and back you up.
I don't want to go out too far from the group.
Yeah, the group's coming with you.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, if
We can all probably.
There's 6 right there.
there you go.
That's all I'm moving. That's all I'm moving.
Okay, so
No, I'm not trying to copy that.
okay, so since you moved out there, and nobody else has a clue what they really want to do, unless Peaches is coming with you. Okay.
5, 6. Yeah. She's like, she's got her shotgun. She's braced. What's going on?
Okay.
She's looking in that direction. I heard the hissing.
This is how we do it in Russia.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your intimidate.
Alright, how
and
do you want me to do this?
and Justin, if you want to roll your stealth for being able to move, go ahead. Well, it's going to be an intimidation roll against their. Hang on, let me get that open. Against either their their intimidation. So your target number is actually an 11. Okay, and hey, they have an 11, so you're successful, but barely. It's not enough. Actually, hold on a minute. Okay, standard success. So you can move. Katsumi can be moved up to your dex without making noise at all. But if you go above your dex, you will end up making noise. You would think I would have this memorized, but in the case of intimidation, I really need to look at this. To use intimidation, for example, is the foe's intimidation or spirit if he doesn't have intimidation. Okay. What happens if you get a basic success? If an interaction attack is successful, the attacker chooses one condition. Okay. Stymied or vulnerable?
What makes him easier to take down?
Vulnerable.
Yeah. I was just thinking vulnerable.
Okay.
All right.
So.
So would it be standard or challenging, or and then would I have any penalties for it?
For what? You already rolled. Oh,
Well,
wait a minute. No, you haven't rolled.
I haven't rolled.
Hey, how about if you roll
like
something?
multi-target?
Yeah, if you want to multi-target, that's fine. The value is 11. Okay, and for each +2 you go above that, I will allow you to either make an additional one, stymied or vulnerable, or the same one, a higher level of stymied or vulnerable.
So should I go with a standard or challenging difficulty?
You know what? How about you just roll a standard difficulty, and like I said, for each 2 points above, I will go ahead and roll that.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I will go ahead and deal with them. Holy crap!
Oh,
yeah! That rolled from a 10 to a 12. Okay, so let's see. So that's going to be 5 of them. So hang on.
Heck yeah!
Now, do you want all 5 of them to be vulnerable?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
You hide in the trees like cowards. Come out and show your strength. I'll take all of you on.
That was nice.
That's my intimidation. Thank you.
Unfortunately, it only lasts for the one round.
Success.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as it works to draw them out and make them angry.
Actually, that's exactly what happens. Is they become angry. Now that is your one roll for this round. Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
So they are intimidated. Now, can you?
Watch that be my one outstanding success tonight.
Okay. Now, before we do any other combat stuff or anything like that, I want to make sure, and we will be able to do combat stuff, but I want to make sure that everybody else can move. So Rios and Andon, Chris, and I already see that Katsumi is moving. Is that what you said? Was you hide in the trees like cowards? Because that's more of a taunt.
Exactly what I said.
That is more of a taunt than an intimidation.
Well, he's roaring it, and they don't exactly speak the language, right?
Good point. Of course, the little translation device that Chris has on his arm or on his belt or wherever he's got it these days, roars that out in Edeinos, and it sounds like.
Doesn't it say it inside their minds though?
No. It says it out loud, but in their own tongue. So I suppose you could say that they hear it in their mind, but it just sounds to them like it's coming from the external. And when it comes out of the when it comes out of the speaker on that armband or whatever it is. I think we said it was an armband. I'm pretty sure that was the very first adventure. Anyway, when it comes out of the armband, it'll take the most. It says it in your language, so you probably didn't actually hear a bunch of hisses and clicks and stuff like that. So
Turn around or face your death.
something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's got it properly. That's weird. I just clicked on Katsumi to make sure that the direction that she sees is correct, and it is now. I don't understand why that did that. Rios, what did you say?
For some reason, when I try to move Andon, he just turns around in a circle.
Oh, are you trying to pull? Are you trying to pull two characters at once, or just Andon?
Just Andon.
Oh,
I
right.
already moved
Didn't you
Rios.
move him to the other side of the wall?
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on. I don't. I may have. Hold on. Yep, he's on the other side of the wall. Hang on. You want him just to follow you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna put him up there because I can move him outside of the walls. Connor, thank you very much. Okay, so now you can move Andon. He's only moved two. And of course, you can surround both characters at the same time and move them together if you wish. Katsumi, are you having problems with moving?
No, I can move more in this turn.
Yes, you can move up to your dexterity value.
Okay. How do I tell how far I can move? I mean,
Well,
does it automatically keep track?
It does not automatically keep track. There's
Okay.
there's a module out there that allows me to do that. I just haven't installed it. But anyway, so you've moved like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far.
I can move up to my movement rate.
Which is equal to your dexterity, yes. The way that I kind of prefer to do things is to count squares. So that's 9.
That's where I'll stop then,
Okay.
because I can maintain myself with that pace.
Okay. So, villains. Let me see who can see what. Okay, both of you two. Okay. Katsumi, you can see basically two of them. Let's see, Rios, you can see one. They kind of step out of the trees at this point. Andon can see none. And Chris can see 4 of them more or less. The one to the far right, this one over here, you can't see real well, so you would have a kind of a penalty. But all of these guys step forward 1. Now, or 2, I mean. So, Toma is more or less done. He moved, which was 1 simple action, and he intimidated, which was a full action. Okay?
And then as they come out, you just hear.
Damn. Okay, let me.
Yeah.
Oracle's messed up, man.
Okay, I did something wrong
Well,
again.
yeah. If they're vulnerable this next round, I think I'm just gonna charge them and attack. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, you used 1 simple action to move out. You still have an action that you can use. Okay?
Grenade.
And you can see
Are
all
they-
5 of these
How
guys.
far are- Yeah, so I should just. I'm gonna shoot one then.
Okay, well,
This is my turn.
let me make sure. Okay, Katsumi, you can see the 4 that are leftmost. Chris, you can see all 5. Rios, you can see the 3 topmost or leftmost. When I say left or right, it's based on the orientation of your character, your token. And again, Andon can't see anything. So most of you can go ahead and get involved. Toma, you are done for the round. So, Peaches, you wanted to shoot, yeah?
Yeah, I'll shoot the closest one.
Okay, what
To
are
me,
you
to me.
using?
My Remington shotgun.
Okay, now let's see distance here. Which one? This one? Or
Which
this?
one would you say is the closest?
I don't know. 12, 13, 13, 14, 14. So this one is probably the closest to you, but you can't really tell because these two look like they're basically abreast of this one.
Okay, then the one that puts Toma in the least amount of danger, since he seems to be the hothead charging off in other directions.
Okay, choose one, take your cursor over the top, and hit T.
I'll go for the one in the middle.
Okay,
And
there you go.
gotcha.
Now, go ahead and roll for the Mossberg. Don't forget, don't roll the skill, roll the Mossberg. And it's at 13 meters, so what is... Let's see, where is that? Okay, or I'm sorry, the Remington, not the Mossberg. 10, 20, 30, so you're in medium range.
Okay, so standard difficulty?
Well, no, you've already targeted that guy. Wait a minute, who just rolled? Oh, okay, you missed.
Dang it.
Well, you can always throw a possibility at it, or your second chance card.
Oh.
Was that a no?
Yeah, it's a no. This is gonna go around for a little longer. This is with their stymie place?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. The -2.
I rolled. Yeah.
Right. You had a -2 for the range. You had a -2 because of their stymie, or actually a +2 because of their stymie. So the medium and their stymie would have canceled each other out. And you're not at point blank range, so you couldn't roll that. So you just missed. So
Well,
okay.
I tried.
You did.
But at least my friends will all see I'll see the direction I'm shooting at.
True. Okay. Now, who wants to go next? Okay, then I'll just roll down the list. Chris, what do you think?
Hold on. Let me check my distance here.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, they're all within my range, but in actuality, I probably can only go for that one. Just, because for pyrokinesis.
Oof, okay. And again,
Yeah,
pyrokinesis is a single target, right?
Right.
Okay.
So, this one, pyrokinesis, and just rolling.
Hold on.
Oh, oops.
Okay, yeah, the range, let's see.
Sorry.
Fire starters cause the barrier itself. The attack doesn't suffer any range penalties, but concealment, multi-targeting, and the like are considered normally. Let me see. I don't think there's any concealment. You went for the middle one, no concealment. So, yeah, whatever you rolled. He takes 2 shock unless you want to try and throw something at it.
Nope. I think I'm good for now.
Okay, let me get this guy open. And 2 shock. Wait a minute, does he have any armor that fatigues him? No, he has no armor at all. So...
Oh, sorry. Did not mean to do that.
Nope, you're fine. That's alright. So then that is Chris. Okay, who's next? Rios? Or I'm sorry, Peaches, you already went. Rios, you're next.
Alright. I think I need to try and get closer so that I can use my sword on him.
Okay, alright. Do you want to try and run closer? Because you could.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So running is 3 times your dexterity. Okay. I believe that means you have a 27. Nope, you have a 24. 24 spaces, and you've already moved 3.
Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Oof.
19, 20. I think I'm going to stop there for right now.
Okay. So, wow. Okay, so you've got
Because
your...
running is my entire action, isn't it?
No, not really, but it's both of your simples. Okay.
Gotcha.
Let's
Oh
just
man,
say
I
it
thought
that.
I was gonna be the meat shield.
Lucky
Can
Yeah.
Andon join me, or does that have to wait for another turn?
Well, no. Andon is a separate individual, so Andon could join you. And if I'm not mistaken, nope, his dexterity is the same, so you could literally put him right up behind you.
Alright, come on. Let me select him.
It's not allowing you to select him?
No, I just was zoomed out too far, so I couldn't, like, narrow in on his tiny avatar.
Oh, okay. Right about, yeah, actually, right about here, because you went up one more.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, you can turn him around and everything like that, unless he, like, sees the enemy and decides to run. Alright, anybody else on the hero side? Okay, so let's see. Katsumi, you are next. What do you need
Give me a
help?
second.
Sure, absolutely. And if you need any help with anything, just let me know. Now, how far have you already moved this round? I thought it was...
Oh, are we still in the same round? Then if I am, then I'm still back here because I'm going slowly and taking my time because I'm stealthing. I think that's where I was at. Or at least pretty close.
Let's see. No,
Is it the same round? Or
it is still the same round, yes.
well, okay,
But
as much as I can.
okay, well, you've already moved your maximum right there. Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm counting my squares correctly, you've already moved up there. So, you can still see the 5 that are ready, that are available now. So if you wanted to, you could take an action.
All right. With an action, I cast a spell.
Okay. Which one?
Enhance.
Enhance on whom?
On myself for dexterity.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. The difficulty number is very easy. It's a 6. All you have to do, yeah. Okay, so you've got it. That's a good success. Now, what is a good success to? Okay, so your dexterity is enhanced by 2. Now, this is kind of a difficult one. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. Go down to your effects tab on your character sheet. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it is. Your ballistic Kevlar vest gear. Maximum dex is 10. Would you like to apply that somewhere else? Or go ahead and leave it on the dex and not worry about the +2? Because you got the +1.
Keep it on my dex, please.
Okay. All right.
Dex for dodging and speed.
Okay. No problem. Now, that lasts as long as you concentrate on that power, if I'm not mistaken. Go back up here to stats. Duration is 3 rounds. So, where'd my D4 go? I didn't put it away, did I? Uh-oh. I am the least organized GM on the planet tonight. Did I put it back in there? Yes, I did. So, 3. Alright, so you've got that for 3 rounds. And it will increment downwards starting next round. Okay. So, now, if that did not affect any of your dexterity skills, okay, I believe it was supposed to. Let's see, adjust the active effect in the effects tab to reflect the chosen attribute and activate it when the spell is successfully cast. Copy effect to affected individuals. The spell enhances a single attribute of the caster and or allies by +1. Multiple allies may be enhanced at the same time as long as all are within range, and the caster uses the multi-target option. You did not. At least you did not declare it. The difficulty number is the attribute to be affected.
No, I could.
Okay, so let's be fair about this. Would you like to affect... Would you like to have the +1? Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Your natural is to have the +1, and then you could affect 2 other targets, unless you want to throw a possibility at it. And the range is 40 meters, so everybody within 40 meters can do that. And each one of these squares is a meter. So I think even, yeah, I think even Andon and Rios would do that, or would be affected by that. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will use it to up mine and theirs.
Okay, so in that case, here we go. Let me close this. And I do need, let's see, is that it? Select targets, no. Measure distance. Let's see, what tile controls, measurement controls, circle template, and yeah, they're within 12 meters of you, so you're going to be able to affect everyone. So let me get out everyone, and then let's see, Andon, Chris, Peaches, Rios, and Tomislav. And what I need to do, I want to make sure that these effects are going to go in the right direction. Let me squeeze this down here. Okay, good, good. Okay, here in a moment, all of you should have a bonus that you can look on your active effects tab for. Okay, on your active effects tab, you should see a picture of an arm flexing, and it says bonus from enhanced spell.
Gotcha.
So all of you have your dex +1. Now, this dexterity bonus does affect your dexterity skills, but we have to add it in separately. So if it's a dex skill, you have to remind me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Katsumi, thank you very much.
Yep.
Since it's your first time using it, I'm going to give you a possibility. There you go.
Sweet.
Now, huh?
It's like Coolio.
Coolio did.
Righteous man.
Righteous did. So, okay. Enough with me being stupid. Let's see. Who has not acted yet? Katsumi just acted. Okay, that's it for the good guys.
Yep.
Now it's the bad guys' turn. Oh, let's get back up where it's supposed to be. All right. Rios, did you want to turn Andon around?
It's not letting me.
Huh? So you left click on Andon, you hold down the shift key on your keyboard, and then you use your mouse wheel to turn.
I don't have a mouse. I'm using a laptop.
There was something that we did last time to be able to do that. Hang on. Shift.
Oh.
How'd you do that?
You turned him around for me. I didn't.
Okay, I know what happened. Okay, hang on. We've got to do this the right way.
Back.
Hold on. Yeah, because I just turned him back. Well, that didn't work. And that didn't work. Okay, you got to get a mouse wheel.
There's some decent mouses at Best Buy. They're not cheap, but you know.
Well, I mean, $10 or $12 or $15 can be pretty cheap, but
True.
is
When it
that
comes to
wrong?
mouses, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Mice.
mice. The mices.
Why is that
Moses.
185? I changed that to 160. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, so Andon is going to become the target for old boy, who is going to run out and try to stab him with a spear. Hello, there we go. Okay, let's see. Harok shoots spear, but he's not throwing it. So, target dodge or dexterity. Oh, melee weapons are dexterity. Okay. So, roll it. Okay. He got a standard success, so Andon takes 2 shock. Do you want me to put that on, or do you want to put it on?
I can put that on his sheet.
Okay. So that... Oh, wait a minute. Which Edeinos was that? Nope, not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay, so he's done. Alright, I'm going to kind of go from the top here. There we go. This one is going to run out and face off with Rios. Okay. Oh,
All right.
no, it's too far. Okay, so target. And again, he's just going to... Actually, you know what? He's going to try and slash at you with his claws and teeth. Because he can. Let's see. He's walking, not running.
Because he's rude.
Multi-action penalty. Not an all-out attack. Oh, that's something that I forgot to tell you all about. I'll tell you about it in a second. Uh-oh.
You mean Edeinos halitosis?
Edeinos, exactly. So that's 1 wound and 2 shock that you will take unless you prefer to soak it. Now, you have 4 possibilities, so soaking it could be worth your while. Who just tried to get a hold of me? Okay. Oh, Ginger's going to be right back.
I am back.
Oh, okay.
Hey, perfect timing.
I missed that. Good timing, yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this one combat round, and it is 9:30, believe it or not. So what I'll do is I'll pull up the new card. I'll make a couple of notes as usual, and we'll go from there. So that is that Edeinos where. Now, do you want to try and soak that, or are you just going to take it?
I think I'm going to try to block.
You soak or not?
Actually, you already tried to block, and he hit you with an action total of 19. Now, of course, you could declare an active defense,
but that probably won't. That probably won't do anything.
I don't know. But she she used 2 simple actions.
Okay. So I guess I'll just take the hit.
Okay.
Or you could soak it.
Or you could try and soak it, which means
I'll take the hit.
Okay. All right. So would you please be so kind as to edit your character for that?
All right. And how many shock was it again?
It was 2 shock.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay. More than happy to give you all the pain in the world. There's
going to be a very angry Russian next week.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
I wanted the hits.
This one is going to run up to... too far. Okay. Is going to run up to Andon and is going to do the claws and teeth. And roll it. Oh, 10. Ouch. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not too bad. 12. It's still 1 wound and 2 shock. Rios, what do you want to do with your guy? Do you want him to suffer the 1 wound and 2 shock, or...
I'm going to use a possibility to soak it for him.
Okay, go ahead and burn a possibility, and that will take away the 1 wound and 2 shock. I don't even have you guys roll for that, because that's just basic. Okay? But don't take away all of his shock, because that only affects the shock of that 1 attack.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So just don't do anything to him. Just take away your possibility.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so there's that one that attacked Rios. There's that one that just attacked Andon. There. Okay, that one attacked Andon a moment ago. So this guy. Okay. What is his dex so that I can get him moving? Ooh, he can kind of haul butt. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Rios.
Yeah, Vu.
Please give me a find check. This is considered a free action.
Find, okay. Am I trying to find an opening?
No. You're possibly seeing something out of the corner of your eye, and you do. You see, as this guy is running up, okay, to you, and I'll get him there in just a moment. You see something move out of the right corner of your eye as you're turning to block him, and it looks like it was going from about here to somewhere behind you, not immediately behind you, but maybe into this other set of trees.
Ooh.
You gonna do anything with that information?
Well, can I at this point in time? I'm kind of in the middle of combat.
You could yell something out, something creative and short.
Well, I can't just say something moving.
Huh?
Well, I can't just say something moving in the trees because, you know, there are a lot of moving things in the trees right now. All right. New unidentified on my right.
Okay. All right. Another thing you might say, since you are a Victorian and they understand about cannonades, you could have said something like incoming. So that will help you for next time, but what you said is perfectly fine. But you could not readily identify the shape. Okay, so this guy is coming in on you here, and he's going to try and mess you up. I'm going to jack you up.
Rude.
Rude, exactly. Well, think of it for a second. You guys are not only good targets. Oh no!
Or the
10,
other ones that are close.
27. Ouch! That's another wound and 2 shock. It's in the same turn, but you can really only you can really only save against 1 set of damage at a time.
Okay.
So that's 2 wounds and 4 shock total that you've taken now.
All right. Let me edit that.
Ooh, very angry Russian.
Okay.
What, I got an idea for next
Whoa,
week?
not 42 shock.
No.
Oh man. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's the one where if you edit inside the window, it will keep the old value also, so you either have to delete it or backspace on it. Yeah.
I hit backspace, but it still didn't register.
Oh well.
Hang on a second. So that's
I fixed it.
1 wound out of 3, 4 out of 7. You fixed it. So you're good to go.
I did fix it, but still, you know, for a second there, even though I'd hit backspace, it kept the 2 the first time I hit enter.
Yeah.
It probably had your cursor on the left side instead of the right side of the number. It sometimes does that.
That's weird.
This guy is no longer hidden. All right. So that's the round. Okay, and that's probably the end of the evening as well. Katsumi cast the enhanced spell, which enhanced everyone. Okay, so let's go to the next round. Okay, everybody, please put a card from your hand into your pool. Let's see. No. Chris, you did a successful attack with pyrokinesis. So, oh no. That was last round. Attack and defend was the successful thing. Andon and Okay, so for defense, none of you get a card. For attacking, it looks like Chris is the only one who gets a fresh card. Let's see. So Chris put in second chance, and he gets another card for his pool.
All right. Hey.
Okay, coup de grace and inspire. Second chance and leadership. Okay, absolutely excellent. Ooh, you guys are going to love this. Okay, this is a good way to end the evening. The name of the card is Arise. Any knocked out characters, including defeated ones, regain consciousness and recover 2 shock. None of you are in that shape because you were not KO'd. None of you were knocked out. Okay?
We do get a flurry.
You do get a flurry. You get to go first, and you get a flurry. What that means is you guys will do a set of actions first. Then the villains will get their actions. Then you get your second set of actions for the turn. Okay? And we will remember that for next time. If you have any notes that you want to keep, and I have a note for you guys here in a minute. Actually, a couple of things to do. If you have any notes that you want to keep, go ahead and put them in the chat, and you can review them at the beginning of the next game. Does anybody have any of that to do?
Not that I'm aware of. Not really.
Okay. So that's Chris.
What?
Any notes you want to put into chat?
Not particularly.
Okay, Rios.
I still don't know how to customize my dice.
Okay, we're gonna deal with that in just a minute. Okay. Cats.
If you're gonna cast a spell, cast it first, so we can all use it that round.
Yeah, something like that. That's why there's teamwork in the game. You guys, no matter how far, well, as long as you're within a reasonable distance of one another, you can plan what you want to do during the round and then execute it in the order that you determine. This doesn't go in initiative order, it goes in group initiative order. So, Justin, Katsumi, do you have any notes that you want to put in?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, and then Toma.
I've already got my little additive to the game, but that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Kind of formulating a plan in my head.
Remy, did you have to go? Good night. Need to get the dishes done. Okay. Good night, Chris.
Yeah, I'm about to get off. It's been a pretty long day, so I'm gonna hit the bed a little bit early. Hope you all have a wonderful night, though.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next Sunday. Okay.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Bye.
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 Oh, somebody else went off. Ginger went off. Thank you for joining us. We usually are done by 9:30 p.m. But tonight's unusual for various reasons. Okay, so is there anything else that you need to know or any questions that you have?
No, I'm good, thank you.
You bet. You bet. Oh, I didn't remove those. It's round 3 and I didn't remove those. Okay, so if you don't need me for anything else, I am going to go ahead and stop the recording and call it a good night.
All right, have a good evening yourself, sir.
All right, you too. And good night to all of our Possibility War viewers.